recommendation of the detective officer, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. I will ask the clerk if the assistant marshal will pass out the notice to the jurors. Neither party asked that the detective review the court, and she understands he's still in court. Neither party wanted to do so. All right. Please proceed. Once the jurors out of the notebooks, please proceed. And you don't understand what you're saying. Please proceed. Everybody else set?
Sorry.
No, I think it might make more sense, there's no objection, for in the morning for our clerk to deliver the notebooks into the jury deliberation room so you can find them. It will be, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, may Detective Flockhart leave the stand to resume his position by the television camera for the photos?
Yes, I would just ask, of course, that everybody be very conscious of the fact that there must be a microphone very close to them when they're speaking, and remind both parties, all parties, to keep their voices up and make sure that everybody knows what they're doing.
Good morning, Detective Flockhart. We last left off yesterday at photo 10:2 of State's Exhibit 10, which is now on the screen. Can you just describe what's depicted in that photo, please?
This is a paper bag that was located in the first drawer of the dresser in the deceased bedroom, which contained several handwritten notes along with several bank receipts.
Now, what, if any, significance did the handwritten notes have?
Some of the things they had were the personal to-do list. Here talks about a carbon fiber filter, which is used in one of the high-intensity discharge lights. It's a way of, they kind of cover the smell of marijuana when the plants are growing in the indoor area, along with the bank receipts showing some possible withdrawals.
And those bank receipts, did they seem to evidence the possession in Luke Bartels' name of either and or a debit card or an ATM card?
Yes, ma'am.
Did statewide narcotics, in their search of the residence, anywhere in the residence, find any identification in the name of Luke Bartels?
No, we did not.
Did you find any debit cards or ATM cards in the name of Luke Bartels?
No, we did not.
Nothing that would have corresponded to the receipts that you found in his drawer?
No, ma'am.
And did you find a driver's license in the name of Luke Bartels?
No, we did not.
Now, Detective, we're looking at photo 11 of State's Exhibit 10. Would you explain to the jury what's depicted in this photo?
This is the overall picture of the second drawer of the dresser in the deceased bedroom. showing a Mario Brothers wallet, there's a bank bag, and a notebook.
Now, this drawer was not open when Statewide Narcotics got there, is that fair to say?
Yes, that's fair to say.
It was only the top drawer of the dresser that had appeared to have been pulled out all the way.
Yes, that's correct.
Um, Did Statewide Narcotics seize anything from this drawer?
Yes, we did. We seized the Mario Brother wallet, the bank bag, and the green meat notebook.
And what any significance was there within the green meat notebook?
There was a list of contacts, names corresponding with telephone numbers, several, again, personal to-do lists of things that were to be done. There was a lot of notes regarding prices of marijuana, pounds, how much you can get it for versus how much you can sell it for.
Was there a contact phone number listed for a person by the name of Niraj Patel?
Yes, there was.
And as far as sale of marijuana, what were the prices that a pound of marijuana was set to sell for?
In Connecticut.
Well, why don't we do it this way? Just in general, based on your training and experience, in August of 2012, that general time period, how much was a pound of marijuana sold?
Anywhere, depending on the quality, between $2,000 to $4,000
A pound.
a pound.
Okay, and were the notations that you found in the Meade notebook consistent with Mr. Vitalis pricing out pounds of marijuana?
Yes, they were.
And is it fair to say he was looking at how much he could purchase it for and then sell it so that he could obtain profit?
Yes, that's correct.
And within that same notebook was this contact list of phone numbers that we had earlier mentioned?
Yes.
Now, we're looking at photo 12 of Exhibit 10, and what's depicted there?
This is the inside of the Mario's Brother wallet that was depicted in the previous slide, showing the denominations of United States currency.
And do you know how much money was in that Mario Brothers wallet?
There was $350.
Was there any identification in that wallet?
No, there was not.
So earlier when I had asked whether there was a driver's license found, any debit or credit cards, we did not find anything in the name of Luke Vitalis in that wallet.
No, ma'am.
Now, this is photo 13 of Exhibit 10. What's depicted in this photo?
This is the inside of the blue iron bank bag, showing a sum of United States currency.
Okay, and there's also a note in there that appears that we're seeing the back side of it written through. What was that note?
That was the exact amount of how much was located inside the bag, $2,800.
And was the money found exactly as you see it here with the red rubber band and the blue rubber band around it?
Yes, it was.
Now, incidentally, you did not locate a collection of money in the course of your search of the room, particularly with small-headed presidents as opposed to the more new, large-headed president money. Is that correct?
That's correct, we did not.
And you didn't locate any coin collections or anything like that. Is that fair to say?
Yes, that's fair to say.
Okay. Now we're looking at photo 14 of Exhibit 10. What is depicted in there?
This is the inside of a shoebox that was located, I believe, in the armoire in the decedent's room, depicting various types of marijuana seeds. Some of these little bags were labeled with the different strands, along with some bags containing some of the marijuana.
Okay, and when you're talking about strands or strains of marijuana, could you describe some of those? What would names be that you would find and infected?
Sour diesel, orange crush, purple crush, there's various strains of cushes. A lot of it's going to depend on who the cultivator or the grower was and how they crossbred the plants to the strands. There are always new strands that are coming out, depending on where and what water plant they come from.
Now, sour diesel, if I were to reverse that and say diesel sour, what does that mean in drug parlance?
It's just diesel is a specific, the sour diesel is a specific strain that's grown by people, and sometimes they just interchange the way they thought about it.
Okay. And now there's some plastic bags in that photo. What are those? What's the significance, if any, of those plastic bags?
Those contain marijuana.
At one point or at that time?
I believe at that time.
Okay, so there's one bag that contains some marijuana. And traditionally, how do persons who are selling marijuana, how do they package marijuana? In either, whether it's small quantities or large quantities?
Usually in various types of Ziploc bags, plastic bags, the food, the heat sealers, depending on the denomination, how they break it up in pounds versus, ounces, quarter pounds, and as they break it down.
Okay, and when you mention heat sealers, what does that have to do with packaging marijuana?
We found several heat seal bags, usually people who import or people who grow it here, they heat seal it, they get the air out of it. It actually helps the marijuana stay longer. It also helps condense the smell.
And so that's just like the normal heat sealer that any person can use to preserve food.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, now I'm showing you photo 15 of State's Exhibit 10. What's depicted in this?
This is the top shelf of an armoire that is inside the bedroom in various glass jars. So each contains a green plant-like substance to be marijuana, along with several glass smoking pipes.
Okay, and the Kush strain that you had talked about earlier, is that how we would spell that? What's printed on the middle jar there?
Yes.
And you say green plant-like material, but based on your training and experience, did you observe that to be marijuana?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so now that was in the shelf of the armoire, but the armoire doors were open and the other items had already been spilled out on the floor when you came to process the stuff. Is that correct?
Yes.
I think that's it. You can take a stand again. Can I just say it's Exhibit 5, please? Detective Flockhart, kind of recapping from yesterday and combining the testimony today. In these photos, you pointed out that you found $350 in a Mario, we call it a Mario wallet. Why did you call it a Mario or a Mario Brothers wallet?
That's the emblem that used to be on the Super Mario Brothers and Nintendo game.
Okay, and so that's why you're referring to this particular wallet as a Mario Brothers wallet. So you found $350 in that wallet.
Correct.
And then you found $11,800 in the bank bag.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And yesterday, I had shown you some photos of a coat in the closet. And how much money was found in that coat?
$20,000.
Okay, so if my math is correct, how much money did we seize in total from Mr. Vitale's room?
$32,150.
Okay, that's what I come up with as well. All right. Now, Detective, I'm going to have you step down one more time.
No, check off.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Fine.
Oh, okay. If you could just step down. I'll try and save this, it's just one picture. Showing you what has been marked, a photo from Exhibit 5, specifically labeled 204. Just a moment. So, do you recognize what's depicted in this photo?
Yes, this is the area of the scenic room.
Okay, and is
prior
that,
to us searching.
and that's the top drawer that you had spoken about already today, is that fair to say?
That's correct.
Or yesterday? Okay, now I'm gonna zoom into that box that's next to the dresser. I'm gonna. That's dangerous. Did you, when you searched the room, see that Pioneer, I think it's a speaker box, it's some sort of Pioneer electronic equipment box? Did you see that and notice it in Mr. Vitalis's room when you, as part of statewide narcotics, conducted the search?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you look inside that box?
Yes.
And did you find anything in it?
No, ma'am, we didn't.
Can you take your seat? Thank you. I can have just 1 minute, please. Detective, did you find any other wallet, or did any member of statewide narcotics task force find any other wallet in any of the areas searched by your team?
No, ma'am, we did not.
I have nothing further. Oh, I'm sorry, I do, I'm sorry. Just looking down, my notes, okay. Based on your training and experience, Detective Foster, is it common for persons selling drugs to carry more than one cell phone?
Yes, it is.
Could you explain why that is?
Yeah, a lot of times people use that one phone they do their personal business with. And another phone, which is like a track phone or a prepaid phone, or a phone of that type, that they conduct their illegal activities with.
And why do they use that type of phone if you do so?
Those prepaid phones, the phone numbers are normally not linked to a specific person's name, so they can't be tracked.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Explain that further.
Pretty much that phone number does not come back to a name, it just comes back to the actual wireless carrier. So it doesn't actually link it, that phone to, or phone number being used to a specific person.
And that's because you pay as you go. Based upon your training and experience, the term "hit me up," what is that slang for?
Call me.
And the term "word," when somebody says "word," what is that slang for?
Yeah, like,